And we are live back for the last two events at Crescendo. We're going to preview event 5 for you guys. The all-men quadruplet.
Quadruplets.
Quadricept team.
Yep.
Okay.
They're going right now.
Let's go ahead and talk about the workout real quick. Spin, can we pull that up for us?
You want that?
Yes, the event, please. And then we'll talk about the leaderboard after we get done with this. So the way this is going to work is you will have two sets of pairs. The pairs are matched with each other the entire time, okay?
A pair of pairs.
You'll have a guy and a girl.
Mixed co-ed pairs.
Yeah, co-ed pairs, okay? They'll do 180 cal row and 180 GHD sit-ups. You can switch from the GHDs to the row as you please, but 180 reps has to get done. In the meantime, at the same exact time, the other pair is doing the same thing, 180 GHD setups and 180 cal row, switch as desired. So basically, two co-ed pairs doing the same exact work, 180 reps for each thing. You can switch as you want. Once that buy-in is done, that enormous 360 rep buy-in is done, the whole entire team will move to the front squats, and you can see the weights here in front of us, and they have to do 90 synchro front squats, a girl and a guy pair both, okay? 155 for the girls, 225 for the guys, one pair squats, the other pair rests, and then they will interchange as needed until 90 reps is completed, and then that will finish the event.
In the other divisions, they also did this workout, but they did not have to go synchro. It was just one athlete moving at a time, same amount of reps. Everything else was the same. I was watching Jimmy Woodard and Mike McGoldrick's team, the TTTTT team, do this workout. The women were doing 10 reps. Like I said, good squatters. And then the men were doing 15 reps. I caught up with some of the pro teams, asked them kind of what their goal, their approach to these squats. They said somewhere around 6 to 8 is what they're going to try to hold split between men and women. And so they're gonna kind of try to approach it. It's very different when you have to go synchro.
Yeah, synchro is way worse.
Yeah, way worse.
Because you basically just have to go at the speed of your weakest squatter.
And by synchro, they can descend and, however fast they want. They have to be at the top at the same time, and then they can descend into the next rep.
The top is the synchro, the bottom is not the synchro.
Right.
So you can wait on your person at the top.
The reviews on the next two workouts from the teams are mixed. I was asking which is the harder workout, this one or the final, and it seems to be hit and miss. They think both of these workouts are the two hardest workouts of the competition. And I think it just comes down to your strengths about what you're good at and what you're bad at for which one will be better.
Yeah, I almost think whichever one you're better at is the worst one.
Right, in some ways, yeah, because you got to go faster.
Right, you're able to push it. And like the kettlebell workout, in my opinion, like I'm going to have to do it in 5s no matter what, or I'm going to break it up a ton no matter what. So
right.
I don't feel like it's as bad as the front squat workout where I would have to murder myself at the end, where you feel the exact opposite.
Right. These men are now, you can kind of get a preview of what's going to happen in the next heats. They now have to do synchro squats. It looks like they have mismatched barbells.
Yeah, there's some shorty bars in the front and not shorty bar.
Longy bars.
Okay. It is interesting, though, that the front has a shorty bar.
Yeah. Much more stiff, the shorty bars. I'm wondering what's happening
I don't know if
here.
that makes all that much difference in a front squat per se.
Sure.
But that first clean will make a difference.
Right. The mix of the GHD setup and the row is going to greatly fatigue your midsection going into the hardest part for your midsection to be fatigued is the front squats.
Do we want to do the leaderboard?
We can do the leaderboard.
You want to do the leaderboard, Spin?
If you don't want to, it's okay.
You don't have to. It's completely up to you if you want to or not.
It is your show.
This isn't Tyler Watkins' recap show.
There we go. Your standings after 2 days of competition at CrossFit Crescendo. We have Whip in first place, winning every single workout so far. 4 for 4.
Now, word on the street is if they were to lose a workout, it was going to be this workout.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to bet on
Which
that.
street is that word on?
Mayhem Street.
Barton Street or whatever we're on?
Mayhem Street. CrossFit Mayhem has a couple of pretty darn good squatters. Now, I'm not going to bet against CrossFit Whip. I think their pacing and, honestly, just their fitness overall, they look like they're in a league of their own.
Yes.
So even if it's a bad workout for them, and I'm not even saying it's a bad workout for them, but if it is, I still think that just means the gap will be closer between 1 and 2, not necessarily they don't win the workout.
Right. CrossFit Mayhem in second. They've been second basically the entire time.
League of their own in second.
Yep.
They're in a second league of their own.
Yeah, because double the points is CrossFit Kima, and they have 16 points.
Their league is beneath the other league that's on top of them.
But
the Whip League.
Yeah, there was a great deal of shifting yesterday. So 1124, I think, was in third, and then they fell off with a massacre during the plate push.
What we call the Andrasic push.
The Andrasic push. I caught up with her about that, asked her what happened there, and she goes, I don't know. I tested, and it was in 8 minutes. And then she goes, I think it was just the fatigue from the run and everything we've been through so far. She was like, they just wouldn't go anywhere. And then in fourth place, Team Too Old for This, also caught up with them. They're stoked to be in fourth. They were asking me about getting into the final heat today. They wanted to reseed after event 3 yesterday, so they're trying to push up, maybe take on CrossFit Kima for third.
Yeah, and I mean they've beaten Kima in 3 of the 4 workouts.
Yep.
But the one workout they didn't, they were very, very poor, right? So there's a 3-point discrepancy between Kima and Team Too Old for This. The hard part for Too Old for This is that the top 2 spots are always taken.
Right.
So there's only so much ground you can make up. They could be 3rd place and Kima 4th place in every event today, and they'll still be in 4th place. So Kima honestly just needs to play the Justin Medeiros game.
Yep.
And just always stay within 1 spot of Too Old for This. Easier said than done. But
Mayhem would
it's possible. It's possible for Too Old for This to get in that podium spot, but they would have to come clutch.
Mayhem kind of would need Whip to take a 5th place in this.
That's not, dude. Come on,
and
we don't even.
Then take a first, just to be tied going into the last event. But CrossFit 1124 in 5th place with 20 points. I would not count them out during this event. I think the game for them on this event is to stay close as they can during the buy-in portion of this workout, because they are full of great squatters. I know that Mayhem's going to move well on the squat, but I think that 1124 possibly could take it if they stay close.
Oh, you're calling a win for 1124?
I'm calling a possible win for 1124. Talked to Brandon Smith. This is the first time that they've really competed together at this capacity. They didn't feel totally ready for this competition, and they were kind of swiveling, the burden of workouts incorrectly. He's like, we got to be more of a team. And now that they know that, I want to see if they put that into implementation today and kind of perform a little better, because you can't carry your team on your back in this workout.
That would be wild if the event that Whip didn't win was because of 1124.
It would be, yeah. We step on Legos in 6th. It just means more in 7th. Area recruits kind of took a fall yesterday.
No, they had a good event yesterday. They've been following the whole competition except for yesterday's event.
And then fun time in 9th and any given day, last place.
So CrossFit 1124, Team Too Old for This, in Kima. I think any one of those teams could get 3rd place. They're all in the race. It is Kima's to lose, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then obviously Mayhem and Whip. I guess the drama for this is, will Whip go 6 for 6?
Yeah.
Because this is going to be the one that will be the determination of that.
Team Too Old for This, out of 3 Kings, I think the approach for them on this workout is a little different than the other teams. They're longer athletes. I don't think they're full of great squatters. I think actually squatting will be a little bit harder for them than most teams. So their goal is probably to get through the row GHD sit-up as fast as they can to buy time to get through the front squats. So if they take, if they take a 4th or a 5th on this, I think that would be good for them and try to limit as much damage as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I think that does it for the leaderboard spin. Do we have any questions from the chat?
From chat?
I think that does it for the leaderboard spin. Do we have any questions from the chat?
Man, what a weekend for CrossFit. We got us in the AM, Legends in the PM.
Do you guys know the prizes that they all get for winning this thing?
What do they get?
They get Vindicate backpack and some other swag.
I actually saw the backpacks in the back, and they are spiffy looking.
The herd belt. They got a custom herd belt.
A Crash Crescendo
Crescendo belt.
Yeah.
It's really cool looking.
There you go.
I kind of wanted to just kind of walk off with one slightly.
Yeah.
You might be able to at the end of the day.
I can. Don't tell JR. JY thinks he knows everything in the L1. That's why he doesn't take it and not spend money.
Where'd that come from?
I'd say anonymous.
Is that from CrossFit?
It's Ed AI, your favorite commenter.
Oh, well, I don't know why we're talking about that, Ed. We're trying to talk about Crash Crescendo. And I don't think I know everything. I just think I know more than you. That's where the difference lies.
Correct.
Would you say that's fair, Tyler?
I think Ed does not know a lot about the L1.
Oh, I'm not even speaking about the L1. I just mean like CrossFit
Just
in general.
Facts in general?
Like, just anything.
I
Yeah.
guarantee you don't know as many facts as John.
I've got so much useless knowledge in my head. If you knew half of what I know, your fuzzy little head would explode.
That's why John doesn't remember faces.
Yes.
Too much information bashing around in there to remember stupid faces.
Yeah.
Commonality between you and Hiller, not remembering faces. A few more minutes, and we will be on to the first heat of the Real ID Elite Individuals for your 5th event of the Crash Crescendo.
Munchies. And again, that event is 180 GHD with a wall ball, 180 cal row. Both pairs do this at the same time, and then you can switch as needed between you and your partner. You finish as a team with 90 synchro front squats. One pair goes, one pair rests. Once you're done with 90 front squats, you are done with the event.
John, how long would 180 cal row take in normal circumstances?
Thank you.
I love you too.
We appreciate it. For a single person or for a double person?
Let's go double.
I would say about 9 minutes.
9 minutes. So we're looking at 9 minutes on the rower. I would assume it's gonna be slowed down a little bit by the GHDs. Or you think 9 minutes is still appropriate?
No, I mean, I think 9 minutes is appropriate.
Charity Abercrombie on the camera. 135-pound Abercrombie.
Now, okay, well, so male, female, I might go 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes-ish. The time cap
I
on
would say
this.
for your good people.
The time cap on this was 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Giving them 10 minutes to do the front squats. I think that'll be more than enough time. Not
and
for
most
me.
Most of the teams finished on the all men's.
Right.
When all the men went.
It's an 18-minute there.
18. Oh, okay. All right. So 2 minutes. I still think most teams will finish. Any given day might struggle a little.
Why? Because they've been struggling.
Because they're in last.
They've been struggling. Is that why? Do we want to go ahead and do lane assignments?
Lane assignments. In lane number 1, which will be on the
left side
of your screen.
Any given day.
Any given day. Lane number 2.
We got the Ariak recruits.
And in lane number 3, we have.
We step on Legos.
And in lane number 5.
It just means more to us. And they're sporting an all-American look, very Rocky-esque. That might mean they know they're going to be good at this workout. I wouldn't want to make a fashion statement if I didn't think I was going to be great.
I have one of these pairs of shorts, and I've almost bought the other pair.
All right, and then in lane number 5, we have fun time.
Fun time. And they're off. They're going to go to their GHDs and their rowers. Looks like mostly men are starting the row. We have one pair that's doing the man first.
One pair doing the women.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly men. We're going to see if we can't get some row paces for everybody real quick. We're going to our row cam.
The row cam brought to you by Biomax Peptides. Biomax Peptides selling BPC 156 TB 100. You can get that at a discounted price of 10% plus free shipping if you use the code CRASH, all caps, this weekend. It is worth it. You will heal like the Wolverine. So $12.87 there.
And that was about 16. Yeah, we're rocking about 20 cals per minute.
The All-American team in lane number 4. It just means more.
It looked like a 20 cal per minute pace for most of the teams. That's going to be right at the 9-minute mark if they hold that pace.
So they're switching out quite often.
They are.
We're
they
like
are.
right at a minute.
They went 50 seconds was the first switch for one of the teams.
So you're going to try to hold a faster pace, like maybe a 15.
Look, they're switching again, dude. Like it is. All of the teams are switching every 45 seconds, it looks like.
Yeah. As a male, you're going to want to hold what? Maybe a 1,500, 1,400 on this if you're only going for a minute?
I would say 1,400, but a lot of these, I mean, and then we are pacing for an 18-minute, 15-minute workout, so it might be a little slower than that, but I am surprised we're not seeing 1,400s paces.
I like a med ball GHD sit-up more than I like a regular sit-up.
Tell me why.
There's something about the counterbalance of the ball. Maybe it's because I don't have to go as far because the ball, reaches to the ground more than my short arms do. But then also it's pulling you up slightly as you come up. So I've always felt like they were a little bit, I wouldn't say easier, but not as hard as you would think, considering there's an outside weight.
Yeah, and you get a little bit of momentum whenever it carries you up. I do think the overall rep is always going to be slower, though.
Yeah. Mary Helen Sanders over here on your screen. Pump through reps. Charity Abercrombie. The All-American team looking sequenced as all get out.
It just means more.
It just means more.
America.
It just means more.
It just means more to me.
It's a great campaign. 1340 on that.
And we're still rocking about a 20 cal pace for everybody. And I mean, that finishes right at the 9-minute mark.
65 cals so far for lane number 2, Ariok Recruits. Great butt shot there. Ton of people here. This is a big gym, but it's not mayhem big by any standards.
We got I want to say in lane 3, I believe, this team is in the lead. They had about 80 cals going on. Look, 80 cals at 340. They are slightly ahead of everybody. It's We Step on Legos over there, right in the right-hand side. You see, we're rocking 4-minute mark. We're at 85 cals.
I want to take a minute to shout out to all of the volunteers, all Crash.
Yeah, dude, what they do is amazing.
All Crash members here.
And a lot of them are competing.
Yeah.
A lot of them compete in the same sex divisions, and then they come and judge.
Quentin's doing that.
Yeah. Krista, too.
Yeah, Krista.
No, it's, dude, Steven Tackett is one of the judges, and he drove 14 hours.
The problem is he's a loser.
Just to judge.
Just kidding, Steven. Got the number 24 hat on, Steven does.
Kobe. All right, we are a little over halfway. We're at the 5-minute mark.
92 calories.
athletes, this is lane 4. I want to say they are a little bit behind.
It just means more.
It just means more. We had 85 cals for lane 3, and they were
that was
just
a minute
over
ago,
at the 4-minute mark.
Starting to slow down on these GHD sit-ups. Charity is somebody who is very good at GHD. Man, she is all the way down on that.
She is.
You can see her on the left of your
That is
screen in the
a
blue
lot
pants.
of abs, man.
97 cows in lane 3.
Here's lane 3, right that 1,400 pace as we talked about before.
Yeah. Solid pace. I would not be holding that pace.
I think you could hold
I'd be
that
rocking
pace.
a 900.
Now, I think you'd be wasted on the front squats after, but I think you could hold that. But you can get through this buy-in.
I would try to torch the buy-ins because I know I would suck at the remainder.
We got a good shot of the dampers in the rower here. Everybody is about a 6 or a 5, a 4 to 6 range. And for you people at back home,
don't row on a 10.
That is what you should be rowing at, okay? Like men need to be at a 4 to 6 and women need to be a 3 to 5. You know what water is? Like what the professional rowers row on?
What? I was like, yes, I know what water is.
No. Collegiate rowers, Olympic rowers.
So the resistance of the water.
Resistance of water is a 5 on the rowing machine.
That would make sense.
And that's how they calibrate it.
I wonder if there's thick water.
There's
thin water?
Nah, but there's some water that's easier to go through than others.
I guess if you got a lot of wake.
What do you call that? You call it something.
It would probably be a lot of wake. You're going to get it. It's going to, the drag factor.
If you're against the current versus with the current.
Right,
You know what I mean? But water, the resistance is 5.
Sure.
That's how they made the machine.
Still water.
So 4 to 6 is about where you need to be. If you're rowing on a 10 for a longer workout, you need to stop that. You're just hurting yourself.
Kenneth asks, then why does it go to 10?
For sprints, because if you're doing 500 meters per time.
Calories.
This is lane 3. We're at 130 cals. There's almost
126. Yeah.
We're falling off of that 9-minute pace slightly, but I do think the top teams, that's about where they're going to end up being.
Density, salt water.
Okay.
There you go. But salt water gives you more buoyancy, so I don't. That makes sense.
Oh, it's more dense. They're saying salt water. Okay, yeah. I don't think they're worrying about the damper 10 for that, but they calibrated off a damper 5.
We've lost the ball in lane 2.
A wall ball has dropped in lane 2. Oh my gosh.
There was interference by the judge, Quentin. Shouldn't have done that, dude.
I think we got to give that team like a 20-second additive or subtraction.
I was like, we're going to add 20 seconds for dropping the wall ball. Not only did you screw up with the wall ball, we're now going to penalize you for it.
Yeah, for dropping the wall ball. There's a 20-second wall ball drop penalty.
That should be the rule for dumbbells. You drop the dumbbells, 20-second penalty.
Dude, and when I'm sprinting on machines, like I know it goes to damper 10, these are for your like 260-pound guys. Okay, like when I'm sprinting, an all-out sprint, I'm usually on an 8.
Yeah.
All right, we're finishing some of the GHDs right now. So lane 4 is finished with their GHDs. Lane 2 is finished with their GHDs. And now they're just going to go back and forth on the rower. 20
calories left for It Just Means More in lane number 4.
And we don't know quite who is in the lead right now. We are going to know in about 1 minute.
I would say it is lane number 4. It Just Means More.
All
their athletes are on the rower. But they're all on it. So I think lane number 3 also.
And you got your guy who can just sprint now.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if it's smart to just sprint. I think we're just coasting it in. But
they're done with their row, but they're working on the GHDs. What would you rather, John? Finish the row or finish the GHDs first?
I would much rather finish the row first. Because say if you're done with the rower and then you got to do 15 GHDs, going right into the front squats, like your midline has no break. Where the rower, you can kind of coast it in, like
we
you're
got
at the end.
Athletes on
lane
we step
3.
on Legos,
Lane
move into
3.
their front squats. They're going to take a break first, chalk up, and get into these. I think they have to wait for their teammates to finish before they pick up the barbell.
Lane 2, Ariok recruits, and lane 4, it just means more.
All of their teammates are now making it their way to the barbell.
And nobody has started yet. It just means more seems like they're the most urgent right now. We got one of their girls looking like there's 10 front squats to finish.
Got belting up.
Yeah,
John loves a good belt up situation.
I hate it. But
and
all right,
we're going.
It just means more as the first ones on their front squats.
Nice. Oh, that's going to be a struggle. I'm going to guess she's going to do 6 reps, 2, 3, 4. Man, she's real far back in her front squat. 5.
All right. Let's see if her
teammates.
I know she's a smaller girl.
She's a thinner, but
yeah.
Oh God!
Oh man, these front squats
1,
I think are gonna be rough.
2.
Oh, that would look way better. Look way better.
3.
I think the clean was just poor.
4. 5. We Step on Lego's cycle rate is much better. Their women look to be quite a bit stronger. Their men also much larger men.
Yeah, and they are moving the front squats a lot better. We have a couple teams still finishing up the row in lane 1, any given day, and lane 5, fun time. And then I don't think we have a leader per se. Ariok recruits. It just means more, and steps on Legos. We Step on Legos are all, I want to say, within 5 reps of each other. We Step on Legos look to be moving the squats.
They're about a half a rep faster than the other team,
else.
and that's with the 2 good squatters.
Now, if you're a team, do you put your 2 good squatters together and your 2 bad squatters together?
Yes.
I think you do, because I think you can cover more ground that way.
There's no point in making your good squatter hold a barbell.
Correct.
While the bad squatter goes.
We do have placards, so we can see they are done with 20 down here.
Yeah. Oh, we got rep counters.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. So we will update you guys as soon as the next flip counter flips.
It just means more, and lane 4's currently in the lead, I believe. No. They're right behind. We Step on Legos. Fun time over there working through their squats. And on your screen, Ariok recruits, the Hiller special team that came and did an interview with him.
All right.
30.
It just means more, and We Step on Legos. Oh, no, We Step on Legos is 10 reps ahead at this point. And they're at 40 reps in, and then it just means more, just crested the 30 rep mark. So they must be doing 10s then.
I will say the Ariok recruits got some solid squatting on their team, but they are also at a 10 rep deficit of the 90 total squats they have to get through. And we are 13:28 into this workout. So I think we're going to be close-ish to the time cap.
4, 5. They're at 50 squats. I think their judges
great
moving it.
They're great. 50 reps now for Legos. Man,
40 reps for it just means more.
Ariok recruits, they're continuing. I think they've done 15-plus front squats. They are now at 40 reps. They're slowly catching.
It just means more.
It just means more. But I don't think they're going to have enough to catch up with the Lego team.
Yeah, We Step on Legos is cruising at this point. They have 40, they have about 35 more squats left. It looks like everybody is doing sets at 5 at this point.
And for those who are at home and don't know the names of the team currently in the lead is dead center in the front of your screen.
Lane 3.
Lane 3, the We Step on Legos team.
The girl with the thick boy belt.
Being followed by,
I believe that's Billy.
The American All-Stars here, now in the center of your screen. But with the Ariok recruits making up distance quickly.
Yeah, it's going to be a race for second in this heat between the Ariok recruits and It Just Means More.
60-plus reps now for Team Legos.
And a lot of people are starting to slow down. That transition's getting slower and slower.
Uh-huh. Nice. WPTH t-shirt right there. You can get that by subscribing to We Prefer the Hate. That is J.R. Howe's programming. Let me tell you, fittest gym I've ever been to of just the regular gym members is CrossFit Crash. You can get that programming on WPTH.
All right, we are at 50 and 50 for It Just Means More and Ariok recruits. It Just Means More just flipped to 60. Ariok recruits is 1 rep behind. Ariok recruits is 1 rep behind. It Just Means More.
But 70 total reps right now for over 70 reps for Team Legos.
It's about to go to 80.
Right there with the purple shorts. They're switching out their barbell, going to their second teammates, and now they're at 80 reps.
Yeah, We Step on Legos has 10 more reps before they are done.
I'm wondering if they just go straight through these instead of doing 5.
I think it just depends if they can. I don't know the guy in the back. I don't know if he can. I don't know. He looks good.
His squat looks better than mine.
He looks good. He looks good. Oh, he's starting to not look good. All right, they got 5 more. Last 5 reps for We Step on Legos. This is a good front shot, good synchro.
Ariok recruits have now made it to 70 reps. They have now pushed ahead.
And they are done. Ariok recruits and we want this more are neck and neck. That's your 2 lanes in the middle, All-American, and then to their left.
They're right. Your left.
It's facing this way. 2 lanes in the middle. I think Want This More is going to try to hold on to a bigger set, Tyler. They're trying to make a move right now.
35 seconds remaining in this workout. They've got to push to finish. Ariok recruits moving over to 80 reps. No way they get this done in the remaining 20 seconds. So it's about burning it down right now. You got to get as many reps as possible before this time runs out in 10 seconds.
Oh, dude, Ariok recruits.
They're burning, dude, burning. Oh, he's done.
All right, Want This More got to the 80 rep mark, but I believe Ariok recruits is second in the heat.
Legos, what was their time, John?
Legos, 16:46 was their time. It will be interesting to see if that time plays a role in our top 3. Good job to We Step on Legos.
Just writing down my notes here. The Ariok, I'm going to give them about 86 reps, and I'm going to give It Just Means More 85 reps, something like that.
I think they were like 81.
Something
They
like
flipped
that.
right in the middle, but I gotcha. We Step on Legos, Cameron Doyle, Chandler Garlow, Billy Shelton, and Tom Shelton. Your winners of that heat, 16:46.
My note card here is getting dense with information. All of it relatively useless.
All right, we are in for our last heat is coming up. Will Whip go 5 for 5? Can Mayhem steal a victory? Will 11:24 play spoiler? Stay tuned in 3 minutes.
The thing you really want to stay tuned
All will
for,
be revealed.
does Team Whip win this event? And if they do, you will find out if Angelo's soda of choice is root beer.
Is root beer. And if it is root beer, Does he like the ANW
Or mug.
or mug?
Or, I don't know, there are other ones.
or other?
Other.
I'm going to go ahead and read their lane assignments. You want to read their names off, Tyler?
In lane number 1, we have CrossFit 1124 with Brandon Smith and the paint dryer herself, Androsic.
Goodness gracious.
That would be your leftmost team. CrossFit Kima in lane 2.
You're not going to name all of them?
No. CrossFit Whip,
Tyler
your current
Cook and Emma
leaders
Harving are the other ones. Go ahead.
in lane 3. In lane 4, CrossFit Mayhem and Team Too Old for This, who pressed up into this top heat in lane 5.
With a third place in the last
Those
event.
closest to your camera. Looking at CrossFit Whip going off to the start of this workout. And we're off.
Now, a question for you. Can Brandon Smith keep up with Jessica on squatting?
Yes.
So, CrossFit 1124.
Do you put Emma with Brandon, or you put?
You put Emma with Tyler. I mean, you said your best squatter should be with your best squatter.
I mean, fair enough. I don't know who's the worst squatter, Emma or Androsic.
Emma.
Well, yeah, I guess Androsic is.
Androsic's going to be a monster.
But Emma,
Androsic's going to be waiting on everybody.
the problem is relation here, because Emma's a great squatter as well.
Yeah,
So,
well, I mean, their pairs are already paired up. We see that Tyler Cook and Emma Harving are together. They're in your far lane, all the way in lane 1. And that means Jessica Androsic. Okay, we're showing lane 4. That's CrossFit Mayhem. They're at about 25 cals right at the minute mark.
I'm wondering if they're switching based off of the GHD sit-ups, because they transitioned at like 50-something seconds, which tells me they're just going through a rep count.
These teams are transitioning far less.
Yeah.
If you notice.
Yeah.
Something
1,500 from Sam DeMeester live on your screen.
I'd be interesting if that holds. I think it's going to dive down to 1,400 by the end of it. Maybe 1,350. Yeah, the GHD person is the transitioner. I think they're doing a certain number of GHDs and then transitioning to your rower.
An overlooked aspect of this workout is the transition and getting your feet into the holsters. You'll lose calories on that transition. Or you'll lose calories on those transitions alone to other teams who are better at the transition.
If you're transitioning from the rower, absolutely.
I don't know if you remember this video. I think Jason Khalifa years ago did a breakdown of how to get in and out of the rower really quickly. Mm-hmm. I think I drilled it for a solid 3 weeks afterwards.
You know what I'm interested in, Tyler, is the GHD transition, because you see some women are adjusting the GHD back for their men, and then some are just leaving it as is.
Yeah.
So, like where the women are just going to be really high in the seat, but then you don't have to adjust the GHD at all. If you Jessica Androsnik, you see her in the back, way in the back left corner.
Gonna need
she's
the shortest
adjusting
setting.
the GHD correct, and then Brandon Smith she's partnered with, and he's 6'3".
Crazy pairing on this part of the workout.
Right.
So
but
I guess
Jessica's,
they will be the squatters, I would imagine.
And I mean, it's not the. It doesn't. It makes a little bit of sense because Jessica is going to be the slowest rower.
Yeah.
And Brandon is going to be the fastest rower. So that's like.
He's trying to offset her calories.
GHDs are just GHDs. You just have to adjust the setting.
Do you think does it help to be longer in the GHD or shorter? I would imagine shorter.
For the GHD, I think it helps to be bendy more than anything.
Bendy.
Like the best GHDers are Justin Medeiros and Haley Adams, and they just whip reflex their back. I don't really think height plays into it.
Brandon Smith right in front of your screen.
Let's see what he's pulling.
14:48, which is a slow pace, I would imagine, for Brandon.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's chilling. He's getting ready to squat his life away.
I would imagine he's trying not to overtake Androsic too far.
And these teams are a good bit ahead right now. They're going at a much faster pace than the first heat. He was at 80 cals by the 340 mark.
Mm-hmm. Team Too Old for This, transitioning their male and female on the right of your screen. Turbo Man has to be a great rower. Too long, too tall. Brandon Smith on the left of your screen now transitioning to the GHD sit-up. I'm wondering how many reps he stays on there for.
All right, we're about halfway through this buy-in for most of these teams. There's not a good set. I mean, they're all right there together. We're not going to know. Right here is lane 3. This is CrossFit Whip, rocking about 100 calories at the 440 mark.
So they're on good pace. They're on pace.
Yeah, I mean, they're on. Let's see what Mayhem's doing. Can we do that? Can we see
1,200 calories per hour for Molly McGrandy there.
Yeah, it's about 105 calories at the 5-minute mark. And then at the same point, this is lane 4. This is CrossFit Mayhem. That's Tanner.
So neck and neck.
So they're about 5 calories behind.
Oh, okay.
Mayhem is rowing about 5 calories behind. Now, remember, there are 2 pairs. So this is only one pair that we're looking at.
Right.
5 calories, what is that? About 15 seconds? That's significant.
Depends on how fast I'm going. I can really drag 5 calories out.
Dude, Molly's GHDs look great.
Molly looks locked in.
They just look so smooth.
100% of the time. We were having a conversation with her, and it was like she was staring at me like an eagle.
You remember, she does have a very
stoic face, stern,
but
stoic.
like very stare into your soul kind of look when you're talking to her.
I don't like it, Molly. You make me nervous.
No, we're locked in. I get it. Now, I do think I'm curious how Mayhem and Whip. I feel like they both have a GHD advantage.
Yes.
Like, have done so many GHDs. I don't know how much more than these other teams, but if you
Tanner on screen is moving.
If you have any, if you've worked out at Mayhem at all, they do 1 million GHDs, and I know all of the members at CrossFit Whip do just as many.
I noticed on the right of your screen, it just means more. Their team athlete, the female in the back there, in the green, she fumbled with resetting the seat for about 3 or 4 seconds there.
Dude, I see what you're saying, and that is, she's like bouncing the ball.
Hey, I like it. Use it.
We got a side by side.
Same thing with Stevie.
You're going in right at the same pace. Zoe DeMeester and Jack Rosema. Zoe's holding the exact same calories an hour as Jack. Look, Jack's looking at her rower. He's scared of her.
I would be. I think he's kicking a little harder.
Zoe just looked at Jack's rower. There is definitely a little game of. I bet you Jack's playing catch up right now.
Jack's rowing. He's rowing on a 10, I bet.
No, dude. No, that doesn't mean anything. You can put out just as much power on a 4 that you can an 8. You just have to know what you're doing.
Switch out time. Carolyn Klutz.
Dude, Jack looks great right now. He's got on his GHD, started going immediately.
Hand up for Carolyn Klutz. She's about to finish all the GHDs for her team.
Okay, we're in lane 3. That is CrossFit Whip. They have 15 calories left.
On their one rower?
On their rower, correct. Carolyn Klutz and CrossFit Mayhem are the first ones done with their GHDs. This is lane 4. That's CrossFit Mayhem. They have 12 calories left. So we're about at just an even place right now. I'm going to go into the front squats. CrossFit Mayhem is done with their GHDs completely. CrossFit Whip has 2 GHDs left. No other hands in the air. I think they're going to come off the rower within 5 seconds of each other. I really do. And then it's just going to be a race on the front squats.
5 calories remaining for Jack Rosema on his rower. Stevie has moved back to the barbells to get ready for squatting. But Whip is right there with him. Sam and Zoe are both back at the bars now. They're just waiting for Angelo to finish up his Carolyn Klutz to finish up the calories. And now Angelo, and Molly.
And Molly are done.
Moving.
So CrossFit Whip is finished with all 4 before CrossFit Mayhem. Mayhem just finished up.
So they're neck and neck.
Yeah, Carolyn Klutz is running. Whip is going to start about 7 seconds before.
There you go.
They got about a 2-rep lead. There's a 2-rep lead right now for whip, but Stevie and Jack are moving
Stevie
the barbell
looks good
a
on the
little
barbell.
bit better. Yeah, Stevie looks a lot better than Molly right now.
Molly looks a little soft.
I'm
She's
just
got a
thinking
really knees forward squat.
We have 85 left to go. Like that's what I'm thinking. So we're already forward.
Caroline and Tanner picking up the bar, but
oh my gosh,
Zoe
Caroline Klutz just about with a fail on the clean. Settled up, now she's fine. But dude, that was almost disastrous.
Zoe and Angelo doing quick reps and switching back out to Sam and Molly.
Yep, the 2-rep. Whip still has a 2-rep lead right now.
But where is 11:24? They're to the left of your screen, just off camera. I want to see where their reps are going to be. 10 and 10 so far on the placards for Mayhem. 20 now. Whip
done with
switching out
25.
their athletes.
Mayhem done with 25. Whip is holding this 2-rep lead right now.
11:24 is probably 10 reps behind.
Dude, Stevie
these
and
two
Jack
teams.
look really good. I think they're going to make up
2 reps, maybe 1 rep
Oh,
difference.
they dropped at the same time.
Yep.
They are now tied.
Who wants to transition faster?
Whip transitioned a little bit faster with the first clean. Whip has a 1-rep lead just because they picked it up before. They're about a half-rep lead.
11:24 over on the far end of your left screen. They just moved into their 20 reps.
They're 10 reps behind right now.
Yep.
I would say 11:24 all the way to your far left definitely has the fastest squat cadence.
Can they catch up?
But
it is 90 reps.
But they're 10 reps behind.
You can saw off 2 reps around, but they're transitioning much slower.
We have a dead. Oh man! Mayhem just pulled ahead. Mayhem just pulled ahead.
We almost have a zombie
They're about
squat.
a half rep ahead. They are on the same rep if everybody's looking. They are on the same rep, but Mayhem starts a second before it. They might be a little bit discoordination right now between Angelo and Zoe is happening.
50 reps now on the place card for Whip, and now 50 reps for Mayhem. 11:24 is now sitting at 40 reps.
I don't think they're going to be able to make it up, Tyler.
They've made up a decent amount. Their transitions are just so much slower. You got to be quicker than that. And we're overlooking CrossFit Kima. They're now at 30 reps. And it just
team too old for this. We have a zombie squatter, and they are going to struggle.
They're struggling. Like I said, this is
30 reps left, guys. They're both at 60 reps. Mayhem currently has I'm still going to say a 1-rep lead. 11:24 has pulled within 9 reps. They're making up ground. It's just very slow ground they're making up. The transitions are so fast between Mayhem and Whip.
11:24 squat cycle is a great deal faster, even fatigued, than these other teams. So I'm wondering if they can get within reach by about rep 80.
All right, we have 20 reps to go. 20 reps to go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's a 2-rep lead now for Whip. A 2-rep lead for Whip.
11:24 has moved into 60 reps.
Dude, Mayhem feels it. They're transitioning fast.
Yeah.
Did you see how fast Tanner grabbed that barbell? Whip has to do something right now. They have to do something. There's 10 reps left. 10 reps left.
Man, the look on Tanner's face is of pure.
Oh, they want it.
Pure grief.
They're going so fast. Stevie Dellinger picks up the barbell. They can
We're on
feel
your
the
last
win
10
right
reps.
now. They're holding on to it.
2 reps remaining for Whip.
Whip held on to it with no transition for 10.
1 rep left. They're going to come across the line. at 13:58.
Oh my gosh, Angelo and Zoe decided to hold on with no transition, and it pulled it off.
Mayhem.
Dang, they held on for all
2
10
seconds
at the
behind.
end.
11:24 now on the very left of your screen there in the background. They're moving into their last 10 reps.
A visceral reaction by Jack Rosenma afterwards. They felt that one. They felt it happening, and it just slipped through their hands. 11:24 is going to be in an easy third place.
Team too old for this. 50 reps on their card.
Where is Kima?
60.
So 11:24 is going to make up 1 point on Kima.
They just finished 11:24 at 14:57.
So six. Oh, we got a failed front squat on Kima, or a failed clean. 16:46 was the time to beat. This is really important for 11:24 because if that team can middle them, they've made up 2 points on the third place team.
From the last heat, 16:46 is where CrossFit Lego, or the Legos team came in. Ariok recruits with 86 reps ish.
The only reason we're bringing that up is if Kima can't get in before 16:46, 11:24 was only 3 points behind, and they'll make up 2 points.
Too old for this, though. I think they're around 60 reps now.
Oh, too old for this is out of it.
Yeah,
Man,
they're
as far
out of
as
it.
the
They're
third
transitioning
place.
slow, and their squats are slow. So, like I said, this is triage for them. They just need to get as far as they can through this workout, hopefully finish.
It's going to be really close. They have 46 seconds, and they need to, and they have 10 reps left. I think 11:24 is going to Middleton there.
Yeah, we got about 40 seconds remaining until that
Or we step on
first
Legos,
heat comes into play. They are now moving in to their 80th rep here in a second.
And Kima is all the way to your left, and then team too old for this is all the way to your right. Kima has 5 reps to go. 16:46 was the time to beat in the first heat, and 11:24 came in way before that. So the battle for third is going to be closer than ever going into the last event. Only 1 point will separate.
We have 5 seconds remaining until the first heat time comes into play. I don't think
No, they're not going to do it.
Kima is going to do it.
They're hurting. They're done. They're
So that was
broken.
exactly what 11:24 needed.
Yes, it was.
We got 1 minute remaining until the time cap of this workout. Too old for this at 70 reps. It's going to be tough for them to finish. CrossFit Kima finalizing their last few reps right now. 5 reps remaining.
One rep
remaining.
one rep.
Come on, Quentin.
Brady's got to get it. Come on, Brady. Good grief.
And they finish
they're
at
in.
17:23.
Which is going to be good enough for a
4th place finish. Fifth place finish. 30 seconds. Too old for this has got to push. We've got a failed rep for too old for this. Turbo Man is very tall for front squats.
I don't think they're going to finish it. Dude, they're going to.
Booster tapping in.
They got 15 seconds left. They got to go if they're going to beat
80-something reps. They need all the reps they can get right here. 5 seconds.
Whoa,
2,
2, 1.
Great job, all teams. So your winner, CrossFit Whip. We got to get Angelo on.
By 3 seconds.
By 3 seconds.
Oh, man. And then the decision to hold on for it. What's bad, dude, this is just workout awareness, because I feel like Mayhem could have done the same thing.
Yep.
They chose to rotate, and they could have. They were capable of holding on to 10 at the end.
11:24. I was really hoping they were going to push up a little higher.
Because they felt it. They felt it. Like everybody thought they were going to do it. Whip felt it, and then they were like, we're just going to hold on. If we fail, oh well.
Yep.
You know what it was reminiscent of?
What was it reminiscent of?
When Rich told Andrea Nitzler, hey, you're going to have to do these thrusters unbroken at 155. we're about to hold on for 14 reps, however many reps it was.
Yeah.
And, remember that face that Nistler made?
Yeah.
Like, oh, my gosh. And then they did it, and they ended up coming back and winning. That's exactly what it felt like.
I don't know what Sam Demeester is talking about right now, but he is serious. You just won, bro. He's chewing out Angelo for going too slow, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, let's have him on and talk to him about it. They don't want to talk.
We need you. Catching up with JR there. He's probably saying, good job. You guys made that look hard.
All right, we're going to flip it over to us.
Angelo, how you doing now?
Pretty messed up.
We need to turn. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
You're pretty messed up.
Yeah.
How did that go as good as you wanted it to? 2 second win, 2 to 3 second win on that.
No, it didn't go as well as we wanted it to. Not because of where we were placement-wise, but because for whatever reason, when we practiced it, you only had to do like 4.5 rounds, like the rower was basically done.
Yeah.
Today it was not. It was straight up 5 rounds of GHD row. So the pair who were ending on the rower, Sam and Molly, obviously different pairs.
Right.
They were the ending on the rower pair. They, the plan was for them to have a short row, coast it in, wait for us to finish GHDs, rip a set of front squats after some rest, and then start going back and forth.
They had to kick.
Didn't happen that way.
Is that what Sam was talking to you about over there?
Yeah, he's like, I need a.
Sam looked pissed.
I was
I
like,
mean-
you just won. Why are you so
No,
serious?
no, it just didn't go according to plan for whatever reason.
Okay.
Rode the same pace. I don't know what happened.
Now, the decision to go unbroken on the last set,
Yeah.
what I told Tyler it was reminiscent of when Rich told Andrea that, hey, we're going to have to just
Not as cool as
go
that.
unbroken.
It's pretty
A little
cool.
bit of a bigger stage
Yeah.
for them. But the decision to do it and then the execution to make it
Yeah.
happen, I thought was very reminiscent of that. I'm curious why more teams don't do that, because they had your number in this workout. They
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And they could have done the same thing.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Yeah.
And like it's a good to you, but I'm just curious, like ability wise, that's why Jack was so mad, and I would be too.
Yeah.
Because y'all, I don't even think you out fitnessed them in this workout. You just outsmarted them.
I'm wondering if they were thinking like, hey, if we just switch out right now, our cycle speed's going to be faster.
I think you just get in the mode
yeah.
of like it's
Yeah.
going so good, you just stop. But it literally cost them the win, and you guys. I mean, how did the last 10 front squats
I mean, it's crazy hard, obviously. It's crazy hard. But, yeah, I mean, so the hard and the good part about teams workouts, especially like this, is you need a good strategy to do good. We've always out-kicked our fitness coverage. That's the thing we do the best. We know we're not individually the fittest team out there. We shouldn't be second place in the
It
games.
doesn't matter.
We come out, we strategize,
Yeah.
and we are... Me and Sam, honestly more than me, is good at calling audibles on the floor when we need to keep us moving.
Was Sam the one who made the call to be like, hey, y'all just got to stay?
No, I mean, we were at 74, so I said, hey, stay in, do 8, we'll finish. And the original plan went to shit right away, and we changed immediately. But yeah, like, I said, hey, give us 8, we'll clean up. And yeah, I mean, the transition is short, but enough to where we wouldn't have won. So we knew we had to do it.
I have the most important question of the weekend.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we've been meaning to ask this last 3 times, and we keep forgetting.
How often do you drink
No, what? Do you
pop?
drink a soda?
Wait. How often do you drink a pop?
Depends on if I'm competing or not, but I'd say 5 days a week.
All right,
What, you drink a pop 5 days a
Are we
week?
talking full sugar or diet?
Full sugar.
Full sugar.
Unleaded.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Less. Maybe like 2 or 3 times a week if I'm competing. If I'm competing, like 3 a day.
Yo,
3 a day.
Listen, me and Angelo drink about the same amount of soda.
But I drink diets all the time.
What's
Zeros,
your
diets.
favorite soda?
What's your favorite soda?
Ginger ale. Full strength ginger ale.
Ooh.
If it's diet, probably like Coke Zero.
Okay.
Or
So
Sprite
you're
Zero.
not a root beer guy.
I do like root
We
beer.
picked you for a root beer guy.
Okay, root beer is number 2. Root beer is number 2. The only reason ginger ale has passed it lately is I got a sensitive stomach. That little 1% of ginger in it settles it. That 1%.
Okay, so
All right, me and Tyler disagree on this. We bet $100 on your answer.
$100.
On your answer. Ready? Go ahead. Ask me.
did we bet $100?
No, don't worry about it. Ask me.
What is your root beer of choice?
A&W or Mug?
Mug.
Ah! I knew he's a mug guy.
And the reason why is because that's what they serve at Chipotle.
Don't worry, babe. We didn't actually bet $100. No, don't be mad at me.
Well, too far. Overcorrect.
Yeah, mug for sure.
Mug. Nice, dude. All right. Good job. One left.
Great
I'll let
job.
you guys win it.
This was the win of the weekend, in my opinion.
Yeah, me too.
I think you guys should be the most proud of yourself on this one specifically.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Good job.
I do want to say, last night we were doing a show, and I grabbed the headphones that you had on and put them on my head.
They're wet.
So I was soaked.
I got a lot of hair too. Are these the comments?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions for Angelo?
No,
while he's here?
I'm just looking for my wife. Oh, she's commenting at people. And yes, he's Paige's coach. Angel's on the team. Oh, okay. She's
just playing defense.
So what's the deal with the commentary last night about me being arrogant and all this? What is that? Because I was gonna text you guys and say, hey, are you trying to get my pregnant wife to hate you guys? She's easy to piss off right now, and she's watching every second.
No,
I don't want to have to go home and defend you morons.
It's Madison, right?
Yes, Madison.
Yeah, Madison.
No,
listen,
it's cross-fat.
we talk a lot.
Listen,
You just got to
Madison,
start pulling something at some point.
I like Angelo. Tyler is the one with a problem with him.
No, I like picking fights. Like I told Brandon Smith earlier today.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you the worst person on your team? Why are you like, you know? I like Angelo.
Cause a controversy.
So I want to start a little shit.
Brandon Smith's significant other, I don't know if they're married or not, but we're talking to him. I'm like, dude, you're a freaking specimen.
Yeah.
And he goes, I was like, why are you strong? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I just think you should be a lot stronger. And then whoever this person is to him, I think it's his significant other, but she was, what? Oh, you got her too wet?
I'm fine dead.
Can you still hear him?
Oh, hang on. It just fell out.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Please hold. We're technical difficulties.
Oh, I'm in.
And we're back in.
And then,
dropping,
she
boys?
goes, well, he probably lifts more than you. I was like, that's the wrong question to say. You don't know what?
yeah.
And then somebody else goes, how fast is your 5K? And I was like, I'm not competing. We don't need to make this personal. But it was quite funny. I love it whenever significant others stand up for their people. Madison, you have the right to hate Tyler.
Really?
Oh, she said, what about Fresca? Yeah, Fresca's up there.
What did my wife say? You got to tune Tyler out when he's wearing the sassy sunglasses. Yeah, I was getting sassy yesterday.
I thought you were drunk. That's why you had them on. And then the way you were acting, I go, dang, he might be.
The circles under my eyes yesterday looked so bad, so I was like, I'm wearing sunglasses. I look terrible. Yeah, I like picking fights with dudes that I like. I really just want to wrestle Angelo, and so I can take out the knee.
That'd be so
Just
easy.
put him out of his misery.
It'd be so easy. It's crazy.
Thanks, dude. Good job.
All right, we
today.
appreciate you.
Thank you. I soaked your paper.
Nah, it's all good. All right, guys. That is it for event number 5. We will be back around 3-ish.
Couple hours. We'll be back in a couple hours. We'll preview the last event. We'll give you the latest in the leaderboard and what this means. And it'll culminate into the final. I actually think, guys, we might be outside.
Oh,
There
we're
is
going to be outside.
Brand new, never been seen before, outdoor arena in JR's gym, directly outdoor. So we're going to go to that. I heard there's going to be some pretty crazy pickup basketball games in the future.
On that court,
on this new area. So stay tuned for that. In a couple hours, we'll come back. We'll preview. We'll do the rundown, and then we'll recap Legends later tonight.
Will CrossFit Whip go 5 for 5, or will they
6 for 6.
mess it up 6 for 6? Or
I
will
think
they
this
mess
was
it
the
up?
one. This was the one. I'm going to say they're going to go 6 for 6.
Will 11-24 stay in 3rd, and will Mayhem
They're
be able to
currently in
beat
4th.
Whip at anything?
Keem is in 3rd.
Tune in to find out. We'll see you
right.
around 2:30.
Till next time on Crescendo.
Bye.
Some days start before the sun and end long after the work is done. Dirt, sweat, iron. It all leaves a mark. Hog Scrub is built for the reset. Wash off the day, keep the grit.